welcoming Sabrina Walker Hernandez.
Good morning. How is everyone doing today? Okay, I cannot stand behind a podium. I can't do it. It's not in my DNA. I might need help taking this off the stand. Oh, there we go. So, growing up, let me tell you a little story. And don't judge my mama when I tell you this story. My mama told me I have 4 alts against me. For those that don't know what alts are, they mean strikes. So I got 4 strikes against me. She would say, you're poor, you're black, you're a woman, and you're just a little bit ugly. But look, that was my mama, and I love her dearly. She was joking because I know I look good. Thank you. But I'm going to tell you this. You might have strikes against you. But this is my journey, and I want to share that with you because I know in this journey, you're going to have things that are going to come up. And I'm going to tell you how to address those things. So I'm a best-selling author. I have a master's degree. I ran an organization as a CEO for over 20 years. I'm an entrepreneur. All of those things should not have happened to someone, I'm going to say, had 3 strikes against them, right? They shouldn't have happened, but they did. And this is why they happened. They happened because I was able to get those ants under control. What are ants? Ants are automatic negative thoughts. Those are what ants are. People are going to tell you that you can't do X or you can't do Y. And sometimes you're going to believe them. You're going to have those automatic negative thoughts that come up in your mind. What do you do with those automatic negative thoughts when they come up in your mind? You acknowledge them. I acknowledge them. I'm like, okay, I hear you. Even before I got on the stage today, when I was at home and I was like, okay, what you going to talk about? And I was like, well, you can't use that word, girl, because you're going to butcher that word with that southern accent. And I was like, you know what, Sabrina, step back. I can say that word if I want to. I have to talk to myself. I know I'm not the only one who talks to myself. Those automatic negative thoughts, they have to go. You're going to be your worst critic sometimes. You're going to tell yourself what you can and cannot do. You have to be able to discipline yourself and not listen to those automatic negative thoughts. If you have ants that creep into your head, you just squish those ants, you put them away, and you keep moving forward. Now, you're going to have some, I call them external ants. Those external ants is a word I call haters. You're going to have some haters, okay? And some of those haters, they're actually going to be family. They don't mean to. They just don't have the vision that you have. They don't see yourself in the same light as you have, right? They're haters. And so it's okay. You're going to have haters. Some haters may be people that say, you know what? You don't want to major in that because that's going to be a lot of math, right? And maybe you're not too good at math. And maybe you're not. It's okay. It's okay to fail. Failure is the first attempt in learning. That's all it is. It is completely okay to fail. I got my best lessons from failing, right? I learned something about myself. I was in the Army like Dan. I learned I don't like jumping out of airplanes. It's perfectly, why would I jump out of a perfectly safe airplane? I learned I didn't want to do it. Was that failure? I learned something about myself. And so every attempt that you get to learn something about yourself, take it. Don't let fear, don't let the ants, don't let the haters dictate what you try to do. You don't want to be stuck in a box. You want to do it anyway, right? When the ants come up, just tell yourself, do it anyway. When the fear comes up, you tell yourself, do it anyway. When the haters come out and they gonna hate, haters are gonna hate, that's what they do, that's their job. You say, do it anyway. Because the worst thing that can happen is fail. And what is fail? Fail is the first attempt in learning. That's all it is. And as you fail, you learn something and you get better, you get up, you do it again, you do it in a different way, but you keep moving forward. And that's what this is about. Despite, people use that word all the time, despite. Well, despite being poor, or despite being black, or despite being a woman, or despite having a disability, you did it. I says not despite. I says because of. Because I have all of those experiences. Because I have those perceptions. I have different perceptions from what other people, different experiences from what other people have. It's not despite, it is because of. And because I had those 3 strikes for 20 years, I got to be the voice of kids who were like me, the voiceless. You have that opportunity. You have that opportunity for people to shine light on you. You have that opportunity to go to college. You have that opportunity to bring your experiences in the room and to be able to say to people, I have a disability, but that doesn't define me. I get to do this. I do it anyway. And that's what I want y'all to take away from this. Do it anyway. Everybody in this room, from me to anybody up here to you, we all have fears. And each and every day, we do it anyway. And it's okay. You will be fine. I'm going to call my cheerleaders. Come right here. We're going to end this really encouraging. Right here. Okay, this is participatory. This is participatory. Y'all been quiet. I don't like quiet. I grew up with a house full of people, and I don't know if y'all can tell I'm a little bit loud. So y'all ready? I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and I want all of y'all to say, do it anyway. And I want some pom-pom actions when we do this, okay? Okay, y'all ready?